And I just sort of said to myself, like, why am I enslaved to this drink? Why am I so obsessed by the idea of having this drink?
Tom Holland is getting honest about his journey with sobriety.
I just wanted to do dry January, and all I could think about was having a drink. It's all I could think about. I was waking up thinking about it. I was checking the clock. When's it 12? And it just really scared me. I just was like, wow, maybe I have a little bit of an alcohol thing. So I sort of decided to punish myself and say, I'll do February as well. I'll do 2 months off. If I can do 2 months off, then I can prove to myself that I don't have a problem. 2 months go by, and I was still really struggling. I felt like I couldn't be social. I felt like I couldn't go to the pub and have a lime soda. I couldn't go out for dinner. I was really, really struggling. And I started to really worry that maybe I had an alcohol problem.
The Crowded Room star joined the On Purpose with Jay Shetty podcast on Monday and opened up about when he realized he wanted to stop drinking.
So I decided that I would wait until my birthday, which is June 1st. I said to myself, if I can do 6 months without alcohol, then I can prove to myself that I don't have a problem. And by the time I had got to June 1st, I was the happiest I've ever been in my life. I could sleep better. I could handle problems better. Things that would go wrong on set that would normally set me off, I could take in my stride. I had such better mental clarity. I felt healthier. I felt fitter.
During the candid conversation, he also reflected on how drinking was affecting him.
I'm happy to say, I was definitely addicted to alcohol. Not shying away from that at all. I think anyone that wakes up and anyone that has a beer every day is probably got a little bit of a problem.
Now the 27-year-old says his outlook has changed.
And I just felt so much pressure. And this is one of the things why I've sort of distanced myself from the rugby community, because so much of it is about how much can you drink? Let's get you as drunk as possible. And it's honestly been the best thing I've ever done. I'm a year and a half into it now. It doesn't even cross my mind. I've found amazing replacements that I think are fantastic. Ones that are also really healthy.
Tom, who says he has pulled back on drinking before, went on to explain why this time it's different.
This time, I don't know, it was just different. I really worked to sort of change my mindset. I really asked myself, like, why do you drink? Why are you drinking? And a lot of the time, my answer would be to feel more comfortable in the social environment.
Yeah.
And I just put myself in those environments and just would force myself to be there. I'd force myself to hang out and go to a club or go to a bar, or go to a dinner.
He also shared why he tries to stay away from Hollywood and how he and his girlfriend Zendaya keep their relationship so private.
My relationship is the thing that I keep most sacred. I don't talk about it. I try my best to keep it as private as possible. We both feel very strongly that that is the healthiest way for us to move on as a couple. So I do try to keep as removed from it as possible.
You mentioned a few things there, but if I had to ask you as Tom, when do you feel most yourself? Like, when do you feel most connected? And what are you trying to reconnect to if you're like, well, I know what it is, but I'm still figuring it out again?
I think when I feel most myself is to do with my relationships. So I'm going to leave that and not talk about that.
Absolutely.
But I think the other thing, and this is such a stupid thing, but it's when I'm playing good golf. Like, there's something about how golf is the most humbling sport in the world. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how much money you've got, how successful you are. Golf will batter you no matter who you are. And that's what I love about it. You know, it's such a leveling sport.